Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yuki504 here, and I'm back from my kind of weekend vacation. I'm back making videos, so it'll be, I guess, 3 uploads today, so I can kind of get back in the swing of things, and, like, I don't know, I'm just rambling right now, but I'm on the Pure Yugioh Pro, because I had these replays on here that I never really showed you, because I kind of forgot they were on here. So, it's more Fire King stuff. Yeah, I know some of you are probably tired of Fire Kings, but there's just some duels that I had on here I forgot about, and I'm only going to get these out to you. But it'll be 3 videos today. These duels, I will have some Yugioh new stuff that, that came out over the weekend that I wasn't really there for recording, so do apologize, and a deck profile of one of the decks that I've shown on the channel already that I haven't deck profiled yet. So we're going to start off with some Fire Kings, yeah. I do have a couple of Fire Kings saved up on Pro as well. I got some of them last night because it was storming. Oh my god. It was really fucking raining cats and dogs last night. Tornado warning. Not warning, tornado watch. I never want to see tornado and warning together. Not something I never want to see, but it was pretty crazy. So I basically was on Dev Pro and just getting some duels to calm my nerves because I hate hearing the word tornado, especially ever since I lived in by Memphis, Tennessee, Marion, Arkansas area where the tornadoes are prominent like fucking hell over there. It's something ever since I lived there I kind of got a little more on edge and more mindful of the word tornado. So, yeah, but I hope you guys had a good weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. I actually went to a family wedding on Saturday, actually, which actually kind of missed the wedding because of technology's great. Kind of talk about that, but yeah, it was pretty nice. It was good to see a lot of my relatives, a lot of my aunts and my cousins that I don't get to see too often, and we usually seem to find each other and see each other during the times of crisis. I think the last time I saw a lot of the people I saw today, like some of my aunts and my cousins and uncles, was when my grandpa died a couple of months back. So, yeah, it's something you don't typically, like, you don't want to remember seeing, like, yeah, I remember you, last time I saw you when, he died. It's like, that's not really awesome, but it was really nice, but, like I said, I pretty much missed the entire wedding. Whoopsies, it's not really my fault. The wedding was at, like, 6 p.m., and I went to a casino with a couple of my aunts who, one of them likes to gamble, another one, he does like to gamble, but mainly only goes to casinos when when my other aunt, is around and wants to go, and I decided to go with them. So basically what happened, it was that we left the hotel around 2, because it would take about 30 minutes to an hour to get to the casino, so, okay, and the casino was supposed to have been by at least the directions were supposed to have been by the church, so that didn't end too well. So we basically gambled, we left the casino about 20-30 minutes to spare. We left plenty of time because the casino was, not the casino, but the church was supposed to be about 10 minutes away. We can get there pretty early, have time, pretty much time to spare. Unlucky for us, the directions, because she had handwritten directions and she was using the GPS, which is something you typically want to do because the GPS can't always be 100% reliable, but I didn't really know where everything was, of course, because it was an area that I'm not 100% familiar with when it comes to Louisiana, because it was, if you're familiar with Louisiana, it was by Opelousas. It was in Opelousas, Louisiana, but we drove around in circles for a good long time, and by the time we got there to the actual wedding, it was to the part where it was the bride and groom were saying, I do, and you may kiss the bride. That's pretty much what it was. Oh, and here I made a mistake with the wind-up rabbit. I'm going to pause it. I meant to attack with rabbit, but I accidentally used effect by accident, so yeah, that was my bad there. I wasn't paying attention. I was kind of I got the Thunderbird rabbit combo. I was just happy as hell, and I just wasn't paying attention. But it was fun to replay it right then and there, but I paused. That's hilarious. But it was a lot of fun. the reception was really, really good. A lot of fucking people got drunk off their asses. I didn't really get drunk. I got a buzz. I didn't get drunk. Don't worry, guys. I'm a good... Like, don't worry, guys. I'm a good example for the kids. Yeah, but I didn't get drunk at all. I got a buzz, but that's pretty much about it. I don't know how many beers I had during that day. I see I had like 3 at the casino. I had 2 at the reception. I had like 3 or 4 glasses of wine. Wine was free, so who cares? But if you're familiar with cool-ass Southern Louisiana style weddings, you kind of know what's gonna go on there, what's gonna happen. But it was really, really nice. I did like it a lot. Here I am, Mr. C, just because I fucking could, because this gonna get anyway. Who cares? Yaksha effect. Bye bye. Bye bye. I don't know why I put Shan back. That sounds stupid, but goes for the council like. Well, that is rather unfortunate there, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was a really, really good time, and also kind of funny thing is like. We actually we were staying at a microtel. It was my first time being at a microtel. I'd never been to one. And we actually made a guy check out, which is hilarious. One of my cousins, when he's on the guitar and drunk at the same time, he only has two volumes. Off and fucking loud. And he's playing the guitar, he's singing a bunch of songs, and it was just really, really funny. But this one guy literally checked out. Like, he didn't even complain. He just said, you know what, I'm going to another hotel so I can get some sleep. And I don't know why. All he had to do was call up the front desk and say, hey, can you tell them to keep it down or to put it away so I can get some sleep? And we would have done it. But the guy just said, no, fuck this shit, I'm going. Like, why? Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? But we also had, funny thing is, also had 2 people from California actually come out, and they actually were there for the swamps, because why else would you go to Louisiana but for the swamps, haha, besides cuisine. But it was really, really funny, and they took pictures of my cousin, and it was a really fun time. I really did enjoy it, and I'm glad I really went. And it was a hell of a lot of fun, and wow, I just realized I didn't take any damage from the 6am player. I could have sworn it took some damage. Oh, you know what? It's freaking 4 duels. What do we? It's a Telenight. I was messing with these guys, actually. The Friday before I left. Like, on that Friday, as, like, I was waiting. Because I don't have transportation of my own. I was waiting for my dad and my, stepmom to pick me up. From, like, the house where I live at. And I was waiting for them to come pick me up. Decided to go on the Piercy, and actually fiddle with the Satel Knights, basically, is what I was doing. I was fiddling with these Satel Knights because of the fact that I wanted to just kind of mess with them and get stuff for you guys, for these kind of, for the channel, because I'm just sort of interested in Satel Knights, and I like trying to get, like, new decks for you guys, which I always love doing that. Anytime like a new archetype comes out, I would like to try to get duels for you guys and deck profiles of the newer decks, because it's always interesting. But here's like, oh, I'm going to turn that to the hand. Like, here, free search again. Thank you. I'm going to add the Altair. Like, right now, the archetype is... What I've noticed, the archetype has power, but it does need more support for it to really become a force to be reckoned with. Ha 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 ha. I said it. But... It's a really fun archetype, but basically the reason I was on the Percy and not on Depro is because whenever I have a new deck, I like to build it on Percy and go against the AI. That may seem stupid to go against the AI. Like, why would you want to go against the AI? It's really not much of a challenge. The reason I like going against the AI is because of the fact that I can get a feel of the deck. I can kind of see what works, what doesn't work, see some of the combos before I go against random people. That's the reason I go against the AI a lot on the Piercy, because of the fact that it's not about testing the strength of the deck, it's about getting used to the deck and basically being there to allow me to just get full-blown used to everything. So this is game right here. We're gonna summon like Kage with the Altair effect. There's a lot of things. I was thinking, like, one thing I was actually thinking of using in here instead of Kage is use 10 Goldfish. It's because of the fact that it's like, it still get the effects and he's not always dead in your hand. So there's a lot of things I've been thinking of using these Satel Knights. but I haven't really done much work with them because I haven't really touched them since that Friday before I left. So, but anyway, hope you guys enjoy the duel. So again, it's Yugioh news coming out today as well, and a deck profile of one of the decks that I've used but haven't shown yet. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.